Hello children, today in this video we will be seeing about the planets, the inner planets and the outer planets, including the earth in detail. Let us go into the video. Today in the solar system we are going to learn about the earth. Earth, it is a unique planet. Here only the life has been found. It is the third planet from the sun and the largest among the inner planets. It is not a perfect sphere. It is flattened at its poles. That's why it gives the shape of a spheroid. The earth is also called a blue planet because 2/3, that is 71% of the earth is covered by water, where the water exists in the form of solid, liquid and gas in the environment. It is also surrounded by a layer of air which is called as atmosphere, and that is made up of gas, dust and water vapor. There are some favorable conditions on the earth for the life to form and exist. It is the optimum distance from the sun. The earth is at the optimum distance, that is 150 million kilometer distance. That's why the earth is neither too hot nor too cold for the life to exist. The surface temperature of the earth is 14 degrees Celsius. That is the terrestrial radiation which emits the heat. Due to revolution, there exist the suitable seasons and the weather conditions for the life to exist. And also, as it is called as a blue planet, there are adequate availability of the liquid water and of course the presence of the atmosphere. I used this fruit to show you the action of the Earth's rotation and the revolution. Earth's rotation. Earth rotates on its own axis, similar to this. This one rotation, from where it begins, it rotates on its own axis and it comes to its original position. That is a day. That is one rotation. It will take about 24 hours to complete one rotation, and that forms the day and the night. As it rotates on its own axis, it moves around this elliptical path, that is the orbit, and it goes around the sun and it comes back to its original position as it does the rotation, and it comes back to its original position. So this revolution, this is called as the revolution. It goes around the sun one time, and this is called the revolution, and this is also called a year. Earlier the astronomers thought that the earth was flat, it's like a disc. But later, as the years passed by and through the scientific observations, the astronomers finally concluded that the earth is a sphere. It is round in shape. There are some facts which prove that the earth is round in shape. For example, the explorers, they start their voyage at one point and they were moving around the places, and they found that they reached the same point where they began. So they thought only this can be possible only if the earth was round. The next one is the viewing of the ship. For example, if you are a person standing over here and that is a port, imagine it is a port and you are standing here and you are going to view a ship which is sailing. First you will see the mast or the top of the ship. You view the top of the the tip, and then later you see the whole ship. If the earth was a flat surface, you will see the ship as a whole at the beginning itself. You will not see the curves in it. But the earth was round, that's why you see the mast or the tip first, the top of the ship first, and then the tip of the ship, and then the whole ship. This also proved the explorers and the scientists that the earth was round. This is another experiment where I want to show you that how the earth was proved to be round. This is a model of the earth, and this is a model of the moon, and this torch like the sun. Now the sun is here, it is glowing. In the middle you have the earth and then the moon. Now you will witness what is going to happen. I switched off the light for a better view. Now the sun is glowing and the moon is, you witness the moon now. The earth is moving a bit, and now you see how it casts its shadow on the moon. You can see the round shape. If the earth is a flat disc, then you will witness something on a lunar eclipse. The flat disc will give the shadow like this, and the round earth will give a shadow like this. Yes, children. Now you have understood how they have proved that the earth is round. Now children, we see the comparative study of the planets in the solar system. Roughly I made the solar system with this diagram. Here I mentioned the kilometers which is the planets are located away from the sun, and then I have marked the planets according to its features. Okay, let us see one by one in detail. The first one is the Mercury, and it is 58 million kilometers away from the sun. Mercury's rotation time, that is 58.6 earth days. With the earth days you have to calculate this. Okay, one earth day is what? 24 hours, and then you can calculate accordingly. Then the revolution time is 88 earth days. Number of moons 0. Yes, this planet don't have a moon. It is closest to the sun, and it is the hottest and the smallest planet. It is a giant ball of iron covered by rock. Next one is the Venus. It is a second planet, and we see that in detail. Venus rotation time is 243 earth days. Revolution time is 225 earth days. Number of moons 0. Yes, Venus also don't have a moon. It is the brightest planet in the sky. It is very similar to the earth. It has an iron core, mantle and the crust, and also an atmosphere. It is called as a morning star because we can see from the earth this planet in the sky. It appears in the east before sunrise. It is also called as an evening star as it appears in the west after sunset. Now we see the planet Earth. It is the largest and the densest of the inner solar system, inner planets. And it is our planet which is unique, that is known to harbor life. It is also called as a blue planet as it has the vast oceans of liquid water on the surface. Now we see the facts about that. The rotation time is 24 hours. The revolution time is 365 days and the 26 days. Number of moons 1. The next one is Mars. The Mars rotation time is 24 hours 37 minutes. The revolution time is 687 earth days and number of moons 2. It is the nearest neighbor of Earth in the space, and it is also look like a red planet. It is also called as a red planet because from the earth when we see Mars, it looks reddish in color. It is tinged in brownish red by the rust. This rust is the iron oxide. Now we completed the inner planets. We will be seeing now the outer planets or the Jovian planets. The first of all, the Jovian planet is the Jupiter. Jupiter, it is the largest planet of all. It is a vast, giant spinning globe of gas and liquid and with no solid surface, and it is known for its giant red spot. Then is the Saturn. Saturn rotation time is 10 hours 40 minutes and the revolution time is 29 Earth years and number of moons is 62. It is the second largest planet after Jupiter and it has several bands of rings. You can see that in this image. It is having the several bands of rings. The next one, and you can see the kilometer. It is from here only it turns into million to billion. The distance from the sun to the Saturn is 1427 billion kilometer. Now we will be seeing the planet Uranus. Uranus is the lightest among the outer planets and it rotates on its sides because of its highly tilted axis. Okay, the distance from the sun to the Uranus is 2870 billion kilometer. And next to it, it's the Neptune and it is the outermost. It is situated in the outermost path or the orbit from the sun. And it is the coldest among the major planets and it is blue green in color with rings and the distance from the sun is 4497 billion kilometer. We will check the facts about the Neptune and Uranus. Uranus rotation time is 17 hours 14 minutes and the revolution time is 84 Earth years and number of moons 27 and it is the next one, it is Neptune. The rotation time is 16 hours, revolution time is 165 Earth years and number of moons is 13. Okay children, in the next video I will be teaching you all in detail about the moons, the phases of moon, asteroids and the meteors in detail. Thank you children.